Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel Science to Technology. In today's show, Computer Wednesday, we're gonna do something different. Now, if you wanted a very short video, I would urge you to click off because this will be a long video. There have been a lot of requests for making me a tutorial in Fusion 360. So I'm gonna do that today. And those of you who have been following my live views, they have realized that I am trying to make a 3D printer. Now, to make a 3D printer, you have to first model it in a CAD. Now, again, not necessary, but generally advisable, especially if you are trying to do something complicated. So Fusion 360 it is. Now, why Fusion 360? Well, it's free, and given the fact that it's made by Autodesk, which is like Adobe of 3D world, it's ludicrously easy comparatively speaking. Now, there are other tools that are far more powerful or far more recognized, like SolidWorks come to the mind. Fusion 360 is surprisingly beginners friendly. If you are just starting out, this will not roast your brain. Now, I have been a 3D game artist in my past few years, but I have not touched them long ago, so you have to be gentle with me because, well, this is a new tool for me and I have not that much experience with this. So today we're gonna start working on this, and what we're gonna try to model is basically same way I made a video about 2020 aluminum extrusions. This is a one variant of that, which we'll call 4040. So this is what we are gonna try to make, simply because, well, you need three things. Well, you need 2020, you need 2040, and 4040. So I've already modeled two of them, and this time I'm gonna try to model this one. And I would urge you, if you want to do any kind of CAD work or any kind of 3D work, there's a very good chance you're gonna need images. Try InfanView. It does allow some unique things. So 4040 dimensions. So this is what we're gonna do. Now, once you open this stuff up, generally you will have this port also. As you can see, I've already made 2020, 2040. I already did. So this time I'm gonna try to make 4040, and I'm gonna show you without any speed ramp. So basically you're gonna see how long it actually took, not just like I started and time lapsed it, because many times people kind of get a wrong impression, like how long does these sort of things take. Now again, a professional can do that in few seconds, but I'm not a professional. Now, first thing you should do once you started, hope your system is not crashed, then you press Ctrl S. Now you're like, why the hell? I have not done anything. Simple reason is because Fusion 360 is a CAD software designed to work in versions. Basically, it's like version 1, version 2, version 3 of the same file name. So you have to lay down the file name first. Now, again, it's not end of the world if you have not done it, but generally it's a good practice, so to say. So I'm gonna say 40 V slot. Try to be as descriptive as possible, otherwise you're gonna hate yourself in the future. Slot aluminum profile. Aluminum. The reason I'm not giving spaces because it's an old habit. Aluminum. This should do. This save. Now, as you can see, it says V0. That simply means I have not done anything to it. So what should I start with? Well, first thing first, I have to drop an image here. So I'm gonna go insert canvas, and then I'm gonna insert from my computer, and then I'm gonna go to 4040, the image that I made. I'm gonna select this. Ta-da! Okay, I think my grids are disabled. And so why the heck grid is not showing me? Grid layout. Okay, yeah, much better. And generally try to model in orthographic, not in perspective. So I got the image, but generally because of the way it is, I have to basically mirror a lot of things. I have to make one section, mirror it, then mirror it multiple times. So I have to find a suitable access point. Basically, where should I start from? So I'm gonna basically go to canvas, 4040, edit canvas, and I'm gonna move it. So as you can see there, I'm trying to line up the cross with the world cross, so it will make it easy. Now again, it's not necessary, not to mention it will not actually mean that my work would be precise, but it's like good helping hand, so to say. And if you are finding your mouse movements are like too exaggerated or not working precisely, you can feed in the number. Now actually, I should not have done this simply because I forgot one step. I have to calibrate it. Basically, what's the hell the size supposed to be? So I'm gonna take this and take this point, and this is supposed to be 40 millimeter. Ta-da! Now it's accurate size. Again, now I'm gonna edit canvas, move it around. This should be enough. Now to double check whether what you have created actually works or not, you have to start creating a sketch. I'm gonna create a bounding box. This is just gonna help me, like with a construction line, just gonna help me to finalize whether I'm actually right or something. Yeah, as you can see, 40 by 40, 40, 40, that works. So I can extend this dimension box outwards. You can even do this on this side also. Okay, just be exact 40, man. Oh, come on. Exact 40. Okay, we got 40, 40. Now construction lines are your friend. Basically it allows you to split everything properly. So I'm gonna lay down some construction line, and this will also act as a mirror. Basically it will act as a mirror. So if you want to replicate something here, you draw a construction line, this acts as an axis and you rotate it like this. So that is why laying down a lot of them is really useful. Let's be 90. Go bonkers. Ta-da! Now again, dimension is not necessary in this sort of scenario. All I need is just basically slices which will allow me to work properly. Make sure the angle is always like precisely perpendicular. So if it says 90 degree, you're good. Do not mess that part up. And as you can see, why we call it 40-40, because it's the 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. So let go of this dimension. Now I also need a diagonal line because I'm gonna, mirror based on that. So I'm gonna take a line. I have to split it all some more. Ta-da! And some more. Damn. This is gonna be a very long video. I have to split so much. Okay. Now this time, because I need to verify the angle, 45. And this dimension I want to be damn sure that it does not move, so I'm going to move it outwards. Now I got my construction line. You can easily see what I'm doing. Ta-da. So I have 4 units: unit number 1, unit number 2, unit number 3, unit number 4. And because I have to only work in this area, I can do this without too much hassle. So I got a sketch. You can rename it. You have to finish the sketch first, I think. So as you can see, we have the diameter for the, it's the diameter for drilled hole. So we can start there. This would be super easy one. We're gonna go edit sketch. This time we're gonna select a circle, make sure the construction is disabled because we want this to be permanent, and press D to actually give it dimension. Now how much it should be? It should be 4.6. 4.6. As you can see. Now do not go for pixel by pixel accuracy because this image is a very low resolution, and not to mention you have to follow the maths. Do not follow the image resolution, follow the mathematics. Again, if you are doing something different that requires a different kind of tool, go right ahead, but this does require accuracy. Now be mindful, line tool in Fusion 360 is annoying as hell. So be vigilant, because many times you'll think, oh, I have connected those lines. It will be like, nope. So be super duper vigilant on this puppy, because this is gonna annoy you I don't even want to describe it. I have suffered a lot because of that. Now same way, right now I'm just gonna rough it out and then I'm gonna dimension everything, so you don't have to worry about it. Now one easy way to see whether you are actually done something, double click, everything should work. Now because I have not dimensioned this, all these things is gonna be frustrating, so I'm gonna remove all this constraint. These things are like, kind of locking things down. So I'm gonna delete these constraints, and then I'm gonna try to select the point, move this point just to double check. Well, like I have suffered enough that I'm like, nope, I'm not taking that risk again. So let's just connect it, move it. Yep, it's connected. So this is good, this is good. So but make sure you delete every single constraint, otherwise when I'm gonna dimension it, is gonna fight back. You don't want Fusion to fight you. You're gonna lose or lose your time. So just double check this, move, see. Okay. Constraints. There was a tool, a shortcut to delete all constraints. I forgot about that. Huh. I think this. Oh, bloody hell. So if I delete the constraint, it will freaking. Anyway. Yep. Okay, this will be the main profile. So this point connected. Let's start dimensioning everything. Now to dimension, first thing I have to make sure this dimension, as you can see, it's 1.5. Let's press D, collect this point and this point, and then you can see, heck, you can even draw this. Hey, no, I don't need to dimension the angle, I need to dimension the distance. Every time it's doing dimensions, seriously. Okay, let's start with this. Now you will notice it says this distance supposed to be around 9.16. Now I'm doing half of that, so either you can calculate it or you can just say 9.16 divided by 2. Boom. This is an easy way of doing this. Ta-da. And you can be like, this distance supposed to be 6.79. Oh, forgot to divide by 2. 6.79 divided by 2. Done. This internal one with this one supposed to be 11 divided by 2. 11 divided by 2. Done. Now as you can see, there is another one. This is, last time I worked with this had a serious issue. There's supposed to be 1.80. Okay, it went downwards. That is supposed to do this and this. No. This is supposed to be 4.3. Yes, it moves it downwards now. Okay, so all these dimensions are working properly so far, but the biggest issue is I have to make this parallel to this one, which seems to be very difficult. Come on, be parallel. Huh, it actually worked. Who knew? Sometimes these things work. Okay, so now we got the dimension. Just double check everything. So I provided a dimension. Okay, I have not done the dimension on this puppy. Yep. Now this dimension has to be 1.5 divided by 2. Yep. Now the line is still working. Everything seems to be fine. Okay, I've provided dimension. Oh, angle. Yep. I was missing something. Angle, you have to connect these two things in order to get. Array, what the hell? As you can see, the angle, because it's 90 degree, it basically means 45. Half, basically. Half of humanity. Yep. So we got the dimension. Line is still intact. Seems to be, at least. We have construction line. Every dimension has been done. Diameter has been done. So now we go to annoying part. Basically, you can move the dimension by pressing D and be like, what the hell? If it's blue, you can move it around. So we got the dimension. Everything is working. Sometimes it's a wise idea to disable canvas so you can see what the hell is actually happening. Okay. I don't need the canvas right now. But now I need to do something interesting. I have to do mirror, and this time it will make sense why the heck I have so many construction. You can see it's a mirror and mirror line, and we're gonna select the line. Ta-da! We got the line. We're gonna press OK, and then we're gonna, as you can see, everything is working. That means there is proper intersection here. I can extrude it properly. Everything is working well. So let's select these two things and then press mirror again. Select mirror line, this time this line. Boom. Okay, now we got to select these things and press mirror, select, done. Okay, now let's look at the annoying part. Okay, so before I can mirror this into all these four corners, I have to basically trim these areas. So how the heck we gonna trim it? Very good question. We can draw another line, which would be a construction line. Construction line is just there, so you can draw it properly. We got the construction line. Another line would be like this. The reason I'm not connecting this because it does become a hell of a hassle to deal with at the end. So we're gonna go from here. Oh, it's snapping not properly. Okay. It seems like I have to cut this. Line. Oh, I double drawn a basically construction line. Bad idea. I think that construction line is still there. Damn. See, it does not stay when you want it to, but sometimes it does. It's really frustrating. Okay. Construction line. This has to be 90 degree, so done. Now, yep, this polygon is working. That means system is intact. Okay. This is one annoying thing that I have not figured out yet. So basically, hopefully this will work. Yep. Come on. Now you could rotate this also, but well, let's try that itself. I have a feeling it would be very tedious if I can select it first. Oh, I don't think there is an actual line from here to here. There is no way to convert this basically selector into fine. Nothing. It's useless. I miss Max. I don't know why people hate Max so much. Okay, wow, it's finally connected everything. Okay, let's try to. Okay, let's first delete this thing. Okay, all this selected. Select mirror. Select. Boom. Done. Okay, that seems to work. Now I have to just mirror this there. Okay. Let's mirror this. No. Oh. This was my job for a few years. Actually, only 2. No wonder I lost most of my hair. Select. Okay, done. Now I have to select. Oh, come on. I forgot to select a circle. Okay, circle is there. How about this line? Oops. Now I have to take that. Wow. Well, degree is more important. It should be what, 45, I think. Yep, 45 should be. That part also I have to slice. Link. 45. Wow, damn. Come on, just work. Well, good enough at this point in time. No, 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 no. Why the heck it even has an option of selecting face when it's not gonna do mirroring? Okay, yep. Finally done. Mirror, select. Okay, everything done properly. Okay. Now I have to mirror this. That's why we lay down construction line before we begin breaking the project. It's much easier afterwards. Okay. Come on. Yep. Mirror. Mirror line, select. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now this time we're gonna select faces. And then we're gonna press E, that is extrude. This is 40, so let's just make a square 40 millimeter by 40 millimeter. Ta-da! Now let's disable the image. Disable the grid so we can see our work properly. Where is the grid? Layout grid. Yep. And let's go into perspective so we can enjoy this properly. Ta-da! And this is what it's supposed to look like. I think we went very, very, very close to this. Well, it's supposed to be close anyway. So this is how we do Fusion 360. Now be mindful, this looks very fake at this point in time because all the edges are 90-degree, which in real life you cannot do. Even with laser cutting, you cannot do that. So we generally come here and chamfer these puppies. But chamfer in machining industry is classified as fillet. So we press fillet around 1 millimeter, I would say. Nah, too much. 0.5 and between 8. Yep. So you can select like this. Then again, you should apply fillet around, but do not submit this file like, you know, if you want to show this off, you do not do like this. You go basically, no, first you apply. You first go to appearances. Come on. Then you apply the material. Then you select metal, aluminum. I'm looking for something raw. Aluminum. Stained. I think stained will do. Faces. I want to apply this to faces. Yep, this faces. So benefit would be when I will render this, it will look like somebody have. Okay. So my faces. Come on. Yep. So now when I go into render tab and I activate. Canvas and render. Ta-da! Well, this was my very long, very tiring tutorial video. Well, this is how Fusion 360 works, and I'm reasonably sure you must have learned at least something out of this. And not to mention, again, you can be idiot, you can be novice, and Fusion 360 will still work for you. I have to say, whoever designed the user interface of this puppy is really good. So, and I'm saying that after working with 3ds Max, Maya, CryEngine, Unreal, Unity, Blender, and some other. Oh, ZBrush! Damn, that sort of was crazy. So this was my tutorial, trying to get something to be done. I'm kind of happy with this because again, we have to build this kind of pieces to make my 3D printer. So this was a tutorial. I hope you liked it, learned from it, or at least had a good laugh with this. I would see you in next video, and I guarantee you this next one will not be a tutorial like this. So tell me what you felt about this tutorial. Let me see all the angry comments, and thanks for watching.